Hi Sagittarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. What is it that they want you to know in this area of your life? So let's sit back and relax and see what our guides have. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages today that are meant to be heard. I am listening for you now. I have the X. The X. Healing from the past. Heartbreak takes time. Be patient. Can you fall in love and heal at the same time? Yes. Okay. Some of you could be struggling with that. I have 1222, so 222 on the clock. That's an angel number coming in, so we'll grab that. The feeling of I need to be completely healed before I look. Sometimes somebody comes into our life to help heal us, and the healing process begins. So don't be afraid to meet somebody new, even if you're still are having mixed feelings and wounds and you feel like you're still hurting. Whenever God's timing is, it's going to be, it could be a healing energy that comes towards you. I have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. I like this feeling of it's coming. I always like that. I like this feeling of it's around the corner. It's time to celebrate. It's already in the universe. It's already in the works. That it's already in motion. So all of those things. I have a butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So this kind of social butterfly energy, this transformation, stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, letting go. They're saying, like, hey, I don't care what this person's thinking or feeling. I'm going out. I'm not going to sit at home and think about them. I'm going to go out and be social butterfly. And I have a celebration. Celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. This feels like a Two of Cups, doesn't it? Like, I'm so grateful to meet you. Or I wasn't expecting to meet somebody like you at a place like this. But then you take a step back and said, you know what? There's no coincidences. I was meant to meet you. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to know it's coming. It's time to celebrate that whatever this meeting is that's about to take place. So if you haven't met your person, we are on the brink of meeting somebody new. So celebrating someone new, I'm going to say it that way, just being happy. They're asking me for a couple more of these, so let's do that. I have a connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. That's coming into me as a friend of a friend. Okay? It's coming into me as somebody introduces us. Could be we're at some kind of event. It could be that we have a mutual friend and we didn't even realize it, and they just happened to introduce us, and the next thing we know, we end up spending the whole event together and talking. But it did feel like good friends bring us together. So this is kind of a setup without them knowing it. It's not like they set out to, I think they just introduced you. And we started talking and we realized that we enjoyed talking to each other, and then we probably exchanged phone numbers and said, I'd like to pick up this conversation where we left off. So beautiful. An opportunity is about to present itself. It leads you to this new person. I'm going to say, if you were invited to anything, if you have an opportunity to go to something, say yes, okay? If it's an event, a party, a wedding, an engagement party, birthday party, anything. If somebody's inviting you into a circle of people that maybe you don't normally go to, I would say, yeah, I'm going to show up. Even if you know no one, Spirit said, especially if you know no one, that could be the reason why they want you there. You're supposed to meet somebody you don't know. Perfect. I have a King of Swords. I have an Eight of Pentacles. I have a Page of Pentacles. It came into me as we struck up a conversation. So this is a very intellectual connection. This is somebody that you are going to love talking to. You may enjoy talking about your careers. You may be in similar fields and comparing notes, or totally different fields, and they're very curious about what you do, or they find it very interesting. The legal and the justice card is coming into me as possibly somebody is an attorney, somebody is part of the legal system, somebody could be in law school, finishing law school. So I've got this interest intellectually with you, and I do feel like the conversation flows, okay, that we're both very smart. We're both intrigued. You know, you intrigue me. We're intrigued with each other. And there's a sense of interest on an intellectual basis. Like, I like how your mind works. I like how you think. I can see the wheels turning. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have a Six of Cups. I have a Hanged Man. And I have a Queen of Wands. I feel like it's a feeling of sharing our past. It is. It's more of a hard times conversation. What were the most difficult years? Oh, you know what? When my kids were little, I really, really were struggling. I was a single parent, you know, something like that. So I feel like we do discuss that. I do feel like we put that all out in the open, okay? Kind of our history and what we go through. That Queen of Wands is coming into me as, because of my struggles, I'm more powerful today. I definitely am smarter. I definitely have learned life's lessons. And I feel like that is what makes you very attractive to them, that you're very self-confident, and that to them is something that's very important. They don't want somebody that's hanging on them, Spirit's saying. They don't want somebody that just can't take care of themselves. So independence is very important to this person for a partner. I have a Nine of Cups. I have an Empress. I have a Three of Swords. And I have a Two of Swords. This came into me as, I love your energy. It was this beautiful divine feminine energy. It was somebody who loves your laugh. I love your smile. I love your sense of humor. You make me smile. So they're having a good time. They're having a good time when they're with you. You could have a great sense of humor, or you just enjoy yourself. You just have a good time. You could be very social. You could be a big part of the conversation in a group of people. So they do love that about you. They also see a vulnerable side to you. And they see what you've gone through. They see some hurt. They see the heartache. They see I understand that you don't put yourself out there to everybody. I feel like they want to break through that. Part of me feels like, yeah, here's a Seven of Wands. Look, it's like, I'm going to fight for you. I have a Fool and I have a Lovers at the bottom of my deck. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to go with that for a moment, because I feel like they like the vulnerability. They can see it, and they say, I want to break through that little bit of a guard so that you really can trust me. This feels like I want to eliminate the competition as well. That I want you to only want to be with me. So we're going to cross over into I'm going to go with a chance meeting to how do I get it to the point where you're not seeing anybody else? How do I get it to the point where I'm the only one that you're thinking of? So I want to be the only one just came in. So that could be something that's important to you, of course. You don't want somebody to be a serial dater. You don't want to be just one of many, or that you're an option. You want to be the only one. And I feel like you're going to get that confirmation. I feel that they're going to let you know that that's something that they want as well. Spirit, can you share with me a little bit maybe about this person? Let's see if we can get any other clues, anything that might jump out at us. Let's see, I have a Scorpio after an ending and letting go and a total overhaul. So there's that Three of Swords, there's that Two of Swords. Yeah, okay, I had some, difficult times. It was tough. Comparing notes. Maybe they went through something similar. I have the end. Okay, wrapping it up. I'm keeping for every ending. There's a new beginning. I'm very open-minded. I'm not going to let somebody else ruin my happiness. I'm not going to let somebody else take away my future self and happiness. I have purpose. I'm carrying on. I'm very reliable. I just keep going. I don't hold back. I've got a lot of things going on in my life. That could be you. That could be them. I'm very purpose driven. I love that. I have very secure and reliable. I like the purpose driven, and I do feel like it's, let's go back to that like law example for a second, because it's almost like it's somebody who works for like the public defender's office. It's an advocate for immigrants. Like they are doing something that they could make a lot of money doing something else with the same degree and the same qualifications, but they've chosen to serve the public. Okay, so it's some kind of public servant, and it's very rewarding. It's very, I'm going to say it's a calling to them. So, or it could be you're a public servant of some kind, and you're a social worker, you're a advocate, like your job is to help others. So, yeah, those are not the highest paying jobs. You could make more doing something with your degrees, and but you feel like this is the best use of your wisdom, and you feel called to do it. So it's very admirable. I'm going to say it that way. I'm an Empress. I love your charm. I love your beauty. I'm going to say it simply as you're beautiful to me, and no matter what you look like, you're beautiful, but you're beautiful to me, and that's all that matters. To me, you are the most beautiful person that I have ever been with, and you feel that way. They make you feel that way. They tell you. I have a Mars, a sudden change. I'm going to go with this feeling of the person who comes into your life suddenly, and I don't want to say it kind of turns your life upside down, but it does turn your life upside down in a good way, because your routine changes, your phone is ringing more, you're spending more time talking to somebody, you are definitely breaking out of your routine, you are doing things at times that you normally would be probably crawling into bed and being under the covers and reading a book. And next thing you know, you're out to dinner with somebody at that time. So you're definitely changing. You definitely are seeing the differences in you and your own lifestyle because of this person. But it's all for the better. It's all good changes. It's all happy changes. So I feel like I want to do it. I do. I think you're going to be all in. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? What does this person want to say to me at this time? Future messages. Somebody maybe you have in mind at this time. You were meant for me, and you're perfect. There is a beautiful sense of you're beautiful to me, okay? I have no doubt in my mind that this person's going to make you feel beautiful, inside and out, handsome, beautiful, whatever, but they're very attracted to you, but they're attracted to your soul. They're attracted to the you, okay? You're not just a pretty face. It's uncanny what we have in common. There's a lot of intellectual connection. We talk about a lot. We enjoy each other's company. We are just happy to be together is how I feel. I smell your scent even when we're apart. So somebody may pick up on, I love your aftershave. I love your spray. I love your hair, so I love scent. I think scent is important. We pick up on that more than you know. With you, I want to experience the good, the bad, and the unpredictable. That tells me that I can get through anything with you. It tells me that I'm open. I'm open to change. I'm open to whatever life throws us. I have a partner in life. I have a partner to just deal with life on life's terms sometimes. I feel the sincerity in your apology. I am honest. I'm going to say it that way. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Are you going to hurt each other at times? Yeah, you probably will. But you can also say, I'm sorry, and move on. The look you give me melts me all over. I would say that that's what's happening. It really is the way that somebody makes you feel about you that makes you fall in love. So if this person's looking at you like you are the most important person to me, you are the most beautiful person to me, that is going to make you melt. You're going to be, like a big, huge puddle of love, but it will melt. My family's crazy about you, and I can't say I blame them. That also tells me that they are sharing their family with you. They want you to be a part of their life. They want you to see that side of them. So this is a little bit of a commitment phase when we start to see the family, we start to meet the friends. It's their way of saying, you're important to me. I want you in my life. I want everybody to know that we're together. So this is really, really important to know. I'm going to say it's moving in all the right directions. So I am going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.